So all of you are in NEET 2021 batch. So first of all, I'll tell you about me. I am your new physics teacher, and my name is Sumit Mishra, and I have teaching experience of more than 7 years, and I did my BTech from IIT Roorkee. How many of sorry, Manoj, Nikita, and Shreya? So first of all, tell me about your syllabus. What you have studied till now? I don't have any previous record with me.
So we had completed 1D and 2D. And Newton laws of motion was just started.
Means you have completed first 1D, 2D, and
This much only. Newton was just started.
NLM
Yes, sir.
was just started. And what is your duration of class? 3 months.
Sir, I will give my exam on 2020.
20?
2020. NEET 2020.
NEET 2020.
2022.
2022. Everyone.
No, sir, we have to come 21.
So one is for 2022 and another one is for 2022. Who are giving on 2021? Nikita and Shreya.
No, sir.
No,
Just
sir.
Shreya is for 2022.
Just write in chat. I'll understand.
All right.
If you okay, Shreya in 2022, Nikita in 2021, and what about Manoj? (2021). So on 2021, we have exam on 1st August 2021. Till now, it is scheduled on 1st August 2021. Okay. So how will you manage, Shreya?
Sir, actually, my 11th was not so strong, so I wanted to revise it. I'm doing 12th, but my 11th was quite weak, so that's why.
Okay, but in revision, revision is only useful when you have a good command on the topics. Here in
Yes, sir.
whatever I know about the course, it is of 3 months duration. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and in 3 months, if you have to revise all the topics of physics, then you can't have a good command after completion of this course. This is just a revision. You have to do it yourself. I'll just guide you all. It just started. Okay. So let's start Newton's law of motion. I'll talk about you. Means, do you have any problem, Shreya? Means you have completed 1D and 2D. Was it okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how much time it was taken for 1D and 2D?
Sir, sir had a great speed. It was us only. We were only doing the questions. It was just that he gave a basic concept about the about types of question, and he made us do only one question, and then we practiced in our house.
Sir,
Practice with
but
questions. Okay. Tell me.
सर थोड़ा बहुत थ्योरी वगैरह सर का मतलब ठीक था, स्पीड अच्छा था, बट स्टिल सर क्वेश्चन ही करवाते थे, तो चीज थोड़ा
Actu-
सा बस.
Actually, तुम्हें theory भी चाहिए, but the thing is that in 3 months, but we have time. Uh, if we follow, if we use all the time, means uh, if we start from May, June and
Okay.
July, we have only left 3 months,
Yes.
so we don't have more time. But I'll try. What are the weak portions you have? Means you have only three, so I can ask you. I can make a planner according to you three. So just tell me the weak portions. I'll focus on that more. The same. I am writing your name and writing your, because this class is only about. Actually, I'll make the planner according to you. So I just want to know, Manoj, your weak portion, Nikita, your, and Shreya, your. Tell me your weak portions. Manoj, just you just type in that. I'll write. Type the weak portions. Hmm? Numerical solving time. Okay. What about Shreya?
So whenever I try to solve questions, I didn't getting the मतलब क्वेश्चन क्या कहना चाह रहा है, वही चीज की
Okay.
वहां समझ में आ जाता है.
Means तुम proceed नहीं कर पा रही in the right direction.
Yes sir, if I am solving 2 or 3 मतलब five questions, then I'm getting doubt, then I'm getting confused that what is question saying.
Okay. Shreya. The main problem is that you don't have numerical solving skills, and for that you require a good concept of the topic. Okay. So I think we should start with NLM. I'll teach you today NLM in my own way. After that, I'll talk you in next class. So we are starting Newton's. Today I don't have any questions with me, so I'll write the question by myself. Newton's laws of motion. In Newton's law of motion, we study about force. Means there are three laws. First law, second law, and third law. What does first law say? Tell me. Do you have any idea what
The
first law?
body continues to remain in a state of motion or rest until and unless it experiences an external
Okay.
unbalanced force.
Means motion, whatever is the motion, means body changes its motion only when there is a force, or we say law of inertia. This is its name. Means body changes its motion. Yeah, it remains in its state of motion. You can write remains in its state of motion until and unless an external force acts. State of motion, it means body, if body is in rest, suppose it is in a rest, so it will start moving when we apply a force, okay, or if it's moving with constant velocity, it it will not change its state of motion. Means it's moving with constant velocity, changes its velocity when an external force acts. Means every body has tendency to remains in its state of motion, whatever is the state. Means it may be in rest or moving with constant velocity. So this is the states of, these are the states of motion. So this law is trying to say that if force acts on a body, then it will change the state of motion, means rest or constant velocity. This is constant velocity. Okay, and it also says this property, means the property that changes, that opposes, sorry, that opposes change in state of motion is known as inertia. What we say it? Inertia. Means inertia is not mass. Inertia is proportional to mass. Means you can say when you apply, suppose you applied force F on both blocks. It is of, you can see it's a larger mass and another one is smaller mass. So you will observe if its acceleration is A1 and its acceleration is A2. So which will be less, A1 or A2? Tell me, anyone? Just interact with me.
Sir, can you please repeat once?
I am asking that if on two bodies A and B, you can observe their masses or sizes. If same force acts F on both bodies, then tell me about the acceleration A1 and A2. Which one is larger or smaller?
E2 larger.
A2 is larger than A1. That means A2 is larger. It means it has registered motion, means change in motion less, means block B, you can say block B is registering less comparative to block A. That's why its acceleration is more and its acceleration is less. So you can say, we are also observing that the block A has mass, greater mass than block B. Okay, are you getting this?
Can you repeat, sir?
The block A has mass more than block B.
So,
Are you getting this or not?
getting.
With the help of size, you can observe that block B is
Yes, sir.
this. Just go through the size. This is of this size, and this is of this much size. If they are made of same material, what should be the relation between the mass? A should be larger than B,
Yes, sir.
and if mass is larger and
Then
acceleration
acceleration will be
is
smaller.
smaller, this is a smaller. It means A is block A is registering the change in motion more comparative to block B. Do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
So you cannot say inertia is equal to mass. Inertia is proportional to mass. If a body has larger mass, it means it has larger inertia. Larger inertia means it will resist more. It will resist change in change in state of motion more. Okay. Inertia. What does inertia does? Just go through this point. It is the property of body by which it changes, it opposes change in state of motion. This is called inertia. So the first law talks about the inertia property. And what does second law does? Tell me.
Rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to the net external force acting on the body.
Okay. So this says force is equal to dp by dt. That is second law. P is linear momentum. Okay. So we can say if mass is constant, you can write F is equal to d by dt of m into v. This is momentum, and you can write F is equal to m into dv by dt. So this is equal to m into a. If mass is constant, then you can keep it outside the differentiation. So I just kept it outside the differentiation sign. So this is second law. And what does third law say?
For every action, there is equal and opposite reaction.
I will write here. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. What does it mean? When we apply a force, suppose there is a block and it just pushes it with force F. So the block will also apply a force F of same magnitude. Equal means same magnitude, but its direction is opposite. This is, you can say, this is your action, and this is your reaction. One thing you will observe, both action and reaction acts on different objects. Means the action is applied on block and the reaction is applied on man. So this is a third law. Okay, and both action and reaction both are of same magnitude and of opposite direction. This is third law. So now we will apply these concepts on different questions. If a force is applied on an object of mass 2 kg and its speed changes from 4 meter per second to 10 meter per second in 3 seconds. Then calculate, then find the magnitude of force.
So 4 Newton.
Okay. Who said?
So Shriya.
Okay. How did you calculate?
So first V is equal to U plus AT. So V is 10 and U is 4 and the T is 3 meter per second. So I got acceleration as 2 and then F is equal to ma. So 2 into 2 is 4.
Okay. You are correct. So we have to find actually force F, we require mass and acceleration. In this question, you have given mass 2 kg and you don't have acceleration. So to find acceleration, you can use speed equation. You have initial velocity, this is u, and this is your final velocity, and you also have time given. So using these informations, you can calculate acceleration. So using speed equation, v is equal to u plus at, you can calculate a final velocity is 10, initial velocity is 4, plus acceleration is a, that you have to find, and you have time 3. So 3a is equal to 6. So a is equal to 2 meter per second square. Now force is equal to mass is 2 kg. So 2 and acceleration is 2. So this is 4 Newton. Okay. A bullet starts penetrating a wall with 100 meter per second and stops after penetrating up to 50 centimeter. If mass of bullet is 20 gram, then calculate the average force applied by the wall on bullet.
So there's a lot of disturbance behind you.
Just give me 1 minute. I'm also noticing that. Just give me 1 minute. You just solve this. Now tell me the answer. Anyone? Okay, so
Sir, in this first we will use v square minus u square is equal to 2as and then find a. And then we will find t through v is equal to u plus at. And then we can put into mv2 minus mv1 divided by time. So it will give me force.
the thing is that first you have to understand what is happening over here. So you will find the right approach to solve the problem. So the thing is that let's suppose this is your wall, okay, and this is the bullet which started penetrating with a speed 100 meter per second, and it stops after covering this 50 centimeter, or you can say 0.5 meter, because keep it in same units. So this is, so during its motion, there must be a force which opposing its motion. So that should be the force in this direction, because it is deaccelerating. So it's asking the average force applied by the wall. So you have U, this is your U, you have your V, which is 0, and you have your distance, which is S. So you can find, using this relation, you can find your acceleration. Uh, by using which formula? Anyone can suggest me?
V square is equal to U square plus 2A.
So
U square
using this
minus U
formula,
square plus 2A.
you can suggest using this formula means using V square is equal to U square plus 2S. You can obtain the value of acceleration, small a, and using acceleration and the value of mass, you can also get the value of force. So solve it. You have 0 final. This is 100 square. Acceleration should be in opposite direction of velocity, so we can take in negative. So this is minus 2 into a into 0.5. So acceleration is equal to 100 square, means 100 by 100 divided by 2 into 0.5. So this is 1. So this is equal to 10,000 meter per second square. This is the acceleration. So the force is force on bullet, F is equal to mass into acceleration. What is the mass of bullet? This is 20 gram. This is written here. So this is 20 grams. So can we solve like that? 20 into. Is it correct? Anyone? Just try to interact with me. Nikita, I think your voice is not coming.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it correct?
Yes, sir. So, but for average force, we will find through momentum now, mv2 minus mv1.
Shreya, your voice is very weak. I mean, it's not coming properly. Just increase the volume.
So now,
Yeah, tell me.
so can't we do through that method of the momentum one, mv2 minus mv1?
No,
हाँ वो acceleration ही दे देगी. Yes sir, ये सही है फिर.
this is not correct, because mass is in gram and you cannot, gram is not the SI unit. All the calculations
10
we
to
are
power
doing is
minus
in
3.
SI, meter per second, meter second. So it should be in kg. So 20 gram into 10 to power minus 3. Now it's in kg.
Yes
Okay?
sir. Yes sir.
Now it's correct.
20.
So you can cancel it. So this is 200 Newton is the answer. Okay?
Yes sir.
A ball is dropped on a surface of sand which penetrate it up to 10 centimeter and stops. Then calculate the force applied on ball by sand surface. This is the extension of previous problem. Just try to solve it. And only Shreya is doing discussion. Nikita and Manoj should also involve in the discussion. Give me the answer.
The minus 0.5 Newton.
Yeah. So the question is that first we have to understand what is happened is that when it reaches to the surface of the sand, it will have some velocity. Okay, and means you can calculate this velocity using root under 2gh. Do you know this formula?
Yes,
If you
sir.
drop any object from h height, it will have velocity after traveling h height equal to root under 2gh. So, and after penetrating up to 0.1 meter, 10 centimeter means 0.1 meter, it will stop here and its velocity will be 0. So you have to calculate the average force applied by the sand on the ball. So first you have to calculate this velocity, and using the same formula here, you can calculate the force. So try to solve
The
it.
minus 50 Newton. I just forgot to convert centimeters into meter.
Yeah, must take care of that.
Yes,
Always try to, whenever you start solving, always go through the units. Okay.
yes, sir.
Nikita,
Yes.
tell me the answer. Are you getting it or not? Just tell me frankly. Because if you remain silent, I won't be able to help you. Nikita,
Yes, sir.
are you getting this or not?
I'm doing that, sir.
Hmm?
I'm doing that.
आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रहा है तुम्हारा. Tell me again. Okay, we are doing that. And Manoj,
Yes, sir.
are you also doing that, or are you
Yes, sir.
actually the concept I'm trying to give you? Are you getting it or not? Actually,
Yes,
this time means right now, the concept I am giving you is that linking the concept between the 1D or the equation of motions we have studied and the relation between force. I'm linking this concept right now. So, okay, tell me the velocity with which
10 meter per second.
hmm,
10.
velocity with which ball hits the surface of sand, v is equal to root under 2gh. So that is what is the velocity? 2 into g is 10 and h is 5 meter. So this is root under 100 means 10 meter per second. Okay, did you get that? 10 meter
Yes,
per
sir.
second. Now using v square is equal to u square plus 2s. Its final velocity is 0. Initial is 10 square. That should be negative because force is opposite to the initial velocity. And this is acceleration A and displacement is 0.1 meter. So acceleration is equal to 100 by 2 into 0.1 is 0.2. That will be this. So this is equal to 500 meter per second square. So the force on ball F is equal to mass into acceleration. What is the mass of ball?
0.1
What is?
0.1
This is 100 gram.
100 into 10 power minus 3.
Yeah,
Mass to
100 into
10
10 to the power. We have to convert it into
grams.
kg. And we have this is in, it is already in SI unit. So this is equal to 5 into 10 means 50 Newton is the answer. Now we will move to some some forces involved like wedge problem, string problem. These are the problems. So now I am moving to wedge based problems. Wedge or you can say block. Wedge and block based problem. After that, I will include string. So, do you face problem in such type of questions?
Yes, sir.
So, start solving the problems. Okay. Now, we have a surface. Keep it. Calculate acceleration. In each case, first one is this. We have 10 kg block. We have 15 Newton of force. Just 1 minute. Solve it. What is the answer of first one? Do you have knowledge of free body diagram?
Yes, sir.
So I'll ask. The third one is this. What is the acceleration in first case?
So 5.
It's correct. In second case?
6.
No. It's 5.
फिर उन दोनों का रिजल्टेंट लेंगे ना?
But it's kept on. लेकिन इस एक surface पे रखा हुआ है ना? You have to calculate the resultant force.
Yes sir.
So
यहाँ पे
the
वेक्टर
10,
सम करेंगे ना सेकंड पार्ट में तो?
actually the 10 Newton है ना, that will be balanced by the surface, the normal applied by the surface.
Oh, so 50 only. The force
Yeah.
will be there. So 5 again.
So let's see. In first case, just identify the forces acting on the particle. One is 10 G, you know the mg, and one is the normal force. So here,
Yes sir.
normal is equal to 10 G,
Direct
because I
force.
know that the block will only move in this direction. So the normal is
Yes
equal
sir.
to 10 G, we can say this is equal to 100 Newton.
100.
And the resultant force, so you can write, you know, the due to this force the block will move towards right, so the acceleration will be also along the right side. So you can write directly using the direction of acceleration. You can write f net, means the you will take the force which is along the acceleration as positive. Here there are two types of force, so I will say you how to take the positive and negative sign. So here there is only one force, so you will take 50 F is equal to m into a. So your acceleration is 50 by mass is 10. So this is 5 meter per second square. But in second case, you have 10 G here and a normal here. Okay, so you can see this has and this has same direction. So you can write 10 plus 10 G is equal to normal. So normal is equal to 110 Newton. Here, due to this force, the value of normal increases, but there is no force in the direction of 50 Newton. So acceleration will be same. This will be 5
5.
meter per second. So the 10 Newton applied from the upper side only increases the magnitude of normal. It does not make any difference to the acceleration because it's not in the direction of acceleration.
Horizontal. Yes
Yeah.
sir.
ये वर्टिकल है एंड हमारा एक्सेलरेशन क्या है, हॉरिजॉन्टल है.
Horizontal.
सो वर्टिकल फोर्स का कोई भी इफेक्ट हॉरिजॉन्टल पे
नहीं.
नहीं होगा. ओके.
Yes sir. So third का 3.
थर्ड का 3, हाँ यू आर राइट,
Towards right.
टुवर्ड्स राइट. ओके, करेक्ट. निकिता, आई थिंक योर तुम्हारे माइक में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. Always try to communicate with me. Okay. निकिता, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि इफ यू कम्युनिकेट विथ मी ना, तो मैं तुम्हारे प्रॉब्लम को समझूंगा. तुम गलत ही बोलो कभी. इसके लिए टेंशन नहीं लेना है कि तुम गलत बोल रहे हो, कोई वरीड रहना है. तुम गलत बोलोगे तो मुझे पता चलेगा कि व्हाट्स द रियल प्रॉब्लम, है ना. व्हेन यू गो टू डॉक्टर यू से अबाउट ऑल द सिम्टम्स, देन ही डिसाइड्स व्हाट यू हैव द मेन प्रॉब्लम. सो मुझे तुम्हें बताना पड़ेगा. try to communicate with me. Now the third question is that you have 110G here, and this is your normal force. So now you can say normal is equal to 10G. Okay. But now you can see this force is along left and this force is along right. And which has greater magnitude? Right. The force towards right or force towards left?
Towards right.
Towards right has greater magnitude. It means the acceleration would be towards right. So the 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 method to write the equation is F is equal to ma. The force towards right, you would take, this is your positive sign, so this is positive, and this is opposite to the first one, so this is negative. So you will take 50 as plus, 20 as minus, and this is your mass 10 kg into acceleration A. So you will get 30 by 10, it means 3 meter per second square. Do you have any problem?
No, sir.
No, sir. So solve this one. Solve this one.
Seven.
Manoj, what should be the answer?
तो 7 गलत है.
No, सही है. सही है तुम्हारा. And what was the normal value of normal? Normal का magnitude क्या होगा?
Yes, sir. I will do it. The 10. नहीं, एक minute.
That would be 80 Newton.
Yes, sir. 100 minus 20.
Yeah. So how will you calculate this one is that you have to
Component.
first resolve this force along horizontal and vertical. You must have studied that the side of the angle, you can say the base, you take cos 45. The adjacent side of the angle you take cos, and the opposite side you say you keep actually with sine. So this is 20 root 2 cos 45. And what is the value of cos 45? 1 by root 2. Do you remember that? So this is 20 Newton. And this is 20 root 2 divided by 1 by root 2. So this is 20 Newton. So both are 20 Newton. So in this case, you have one force towards right and two forces. Actually, this is also along right and this is also along right. So you have two forces. That means the acceleration would, and one thing more. This is 10G and one is normal. So you can write the acceleration is also in this rightward. So this is positive, this is also positive, and this is also positive. You will write 50 plus 20 is equal to mass into acceleration, and the mass is 10 and acceleration is 8. So A is equal to 70 by 10 is equal to 7 meter per second square. Okay, and the value of normal you can write, this is normal and this 20 are in same direction. So you can write normal plus 20 is equal to, this is in opposite direction, so this is 100. So normal is equal to 80 Newton is the one answer, and this one is another answer. Okay. Now we are moving to another example. One or two things you should note, that some important points you can write here. Normal force always acts perpendicular to the surface in contact, and it always pushes the surface. Pushes the surface means thing like that. Suppose this is the surface and this is the block. There are two types of forces. One is mg and another one is normal. So this is surface pushes block. Okay. Now इसका एक रिएक्शन भी होगा, because it acts as, दूसरा पॉइंट लिख लो, it acts in pair of
NG.
action reaction. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
this the first normal is applied by the surface on block, and the second one is the reaction. This is your reaction normal. This is block pushes surface. So this is your, you can say this is your reaction and this is your action. So हमने पढ़ा था न्यूटन्स थर्ड लॉ, उसमें मैंने कहा था क्या होता है, फोर्स एक्शन एंड रिएक्शन पेयर में लगता है. Now calculate this. Keep it simple, right? Calculate normal at its surface. Its surface. of contact. Okay, so you have, this is 5 kg and this is 10 kg. This is your first example. In second one, I am increasing the number of blocks. You have how many there are how many surfaces in contact in first question?
2.
This is 1 and this is 2.
So
In second
the
one, there are 3
2 kg.
surfaces of, yeah, tell me again.
So 150.
In first, on first surface or second surface?
Then on the second surface 150.
Okay,
And on the first surface it will be 50.
okay.
Second part I'm doing. Just a second. Then on 300.
On
3.
300,
No, sir, 100.
100, okay.
And then on the second it is 50.
Hmm.
And on the first it is 20.
Where is Nikita? Manoj,
Yes, sir, I wrote down.
have you calculated?
Yes, sir.
Anyone? Anyone?
Yes, sir, first query.
What is the answer?
150 and 50.
What? 150
Yes.
on which surface?
On 10 seconds.
Okay, on the second one, and the normal on the first one.
Sir,
Let's calculate this one. So the process is that when you have to calculate normal due to this 5 kg on the first surface, you just have to make a FBD. This is your first force. This is 5G, and there will be N1. Okay, so there will be a recoil of, you can say, reaction of N1, and here you will have 10G, and this is your N2, and there will be recoil of N2. Okay, so for 5 kg, just think about 5 kg. You have one force 50 Newton downward due to 5G and N1 only. So you can write N1 is equal to 50 Newton. N1 is equal to 50 Newton. Now 10 kg. On 10 kg, just think there is a force, this one, N1, from top to bottom. So N1 will be in downward direction, N2 in upward direction, and this one is downward direction. So you can write N2 is equal to N1 plus 10G, and N1 is 50. So this is 50 plus 100. So this is 150 Newton. Okay. Now, first one here, this is 2G. Just write the mg 2G, and this is 5G. And write the normal. This is N1, and this is the reaction of N1. This is N2, and this is the reaction of N2. This is N3, and reaction of N3. So it don't have to think about this N3 because it's on the surface. So 2 kg, if you write 2 kg FBD, you have one force is N1 upward and 20 G means 20 Newton downward. So you can write directly N1 is equal to 20 Newton. Similarly, on 3 kg, you have reaction due to N1. Here you can see. So this is downward. So this is N1 and N2 upward. You have to find N2, and you have this 2G downward plus, sorry, this should be 3G. 3G means 30. So you can write N2 is equal to N1. N1 is 20. So 20 plus 30 is equal to 50 Newton. Now the now the last one. So this is 5 kg, and here this is your 50 Newton. Now the other forces are N2 downward. So you can write plus N2 downward, and N3 is upward. Now N3. So you can write N3 is equal to 50 plus N2 is equal to 50 plus N2 is equal to 50. So this is equal to 100 Newton. Okay. And the last one in this example is third one. I want answer from each one of you. Solve this.
So 110.
Where it is 110?
Sorry.
No. On which surface? First one or second one? Keep it first and this one second.
अच्छा सेपरेट ओके सर वन सर मैंने पूरा नेट निकाल दिया एक मिनट
अच्छा.
Sir, on second surface it will be 70.
Okay.
And 10 on the first in upward direction, downward in the direction of 50 newtons.
Both are incorrect. On second surface, it's 170 Newton, and the first it's
First
90
surface,
Newton.
50 Newton.
Manoj, uh, tell me the forces acting on 4 kg.
Sir, downward by
Downward.
the way to itself is 14 Newton
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So second पे 170
and
होगा और
plus
first पे 90.
from the upward 50 Newton is already.
N1.
Yes, sir.
And there will be a reaction on 8 kg. And on 8 kg,
And 8 kg of there is by itself and the N1 checker will be by adding 14 kg.
So
8G.
8G and 4G will be downward, and then upward it will be an N2, and then 8G plus 4G it will be 120, and then 50 Newton also in direction, so it will come out to be 170.
Hmm. So these are the forces acting on both. So I am separating the forces. This is 4 kg block, and the forces are, this is downward. You can write in downward direction. There are two forces downward. One is 50 Newton and another is 4G. So this is 50 plus 4G, and upward is N1. So you can write N1 is equal to 50 plus 4G is 40 is equal to 90 Newton. And on 8 kg, this is downward. There are two forces. One is N1 and another one is 8G. So you can write N1 plus 8G, and in upward direction, one is N2. So N2 is equal to N1 plus 8G. So this is equal to N1 is equal to 90. So 90 plus 80 is equal to 170 Newton is the answer. Did you get all of this? Do you have any doubt? Nikita, Manoj, and Shreya? You can ask here. So I will proceed further.
No, sir, what?
Your voice is not clear, Manoj. Are you using a headphone or mic of your laptop or something?
Sir, कोई doubt नहीं तो
Okay. So these are some problems. So now I'll move to another one, another type of problem. Calculate the normal force between uh, the surface at surface 1 बोल सकता हूँ ऑलरेडी मैंने लिख दिया at surface 1.
So 0 newtons.
No, it will be 100. Let's see this. Here, if this is your normal on 10 kg block, so there will be a reaction on 5 kg block. So you can say the acceleration is equal to 0. Am I correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Why
Yes,
is
sir.
it? Why it is 0?
So because if.
The both.
F net is equal to 0.
Yes, sir.
F net is 0 because this
100
100
and
Newton
100
force, if it
equal.
is positive, it is negative. The both are cancelled out, and the net force will be 0, and acceleration will also be 0. Now, if you see anyone means 10 kg or 5 kg, so on 10 kg block, there is a force 100 Newton towards right, and there is a normal force towards left, and the acceleration is equal to 0. It means you can say normal is equal to 100 Newton. This normal cancels out this 100 Newton. Okay, am I
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
So the next problem is this. I am removing one force. Means this is your 3 kg and this is your 2 kg. And I am applying 100 Newton. Calculate first acceleration of both blocks, and second one is normal force between the surfaces of both blocks. So
So 20 meter per second square.
what is the answer?
20 meter per second square.
Yeah. And the second one?
60 newtons.
60.
Yes, sir.
No, it's 40.
40 because of 2 kg.
Yeah, because of the force 100 Newton actually.
But sir, 100 minus 40, then we will get 60.
Okay.
So sir,
60
the
on
force between them should
60
be
on 2 kg or 3 kg.
between them.
Yeah.
It will be on 2 kg because 100 Newton is greater.
So if there is 60 kg for 60 Newton force on 2 kg, so what should be the acceleration?
30.
So what is the acceleration?
Okay.
The acceleration you have
Yes, sir.
calculated,
20.
and you are saying it's 30. So which one is correct?
60 is wrong. 20 is
60.
correct.
So what should be the force?
40.
Yeah. This is my last page I have. And now I am calculating this one. Nikita, tell me the answer. Nikita. Okay. And acceleration. No, it's correct. 40 Newton is correct. Oh, your calculation is wrong. Are you saying that? Okay. So now we will calculate that. First, tell me that due to this 100 Newton force, both the blocks will move together or they will move separately.
Together.
So if both the blocks move together, it means they will have same acceleration.
Same acceleration. Yes, sir.
If acceleration is equal to a, I say. So now there are two methods by which we can solve it, but I am using first one and the next one I will taught you in next class. So there must be acceleration normal, sorry, force normal in between them. For 3 kg, you have force rightward. I am shifting it to rightward, 100 Newton, and this is leftward normal. You can shift to it rightwards. There is no problem. And acceleration is a, so you can write 100 minus normal. This is positive, and this is negative. So 100 minus normal is equal to ma, 3 into a. This is your first equation. And for 2 kg, you have only this force normal towards right and acceleration a. So you can write normal is equal to 2 into a. This is your second. Put the value of normal is first. So this is 100 minus 2a is equal to 3a. So this is 5a is equal to 100. So acceleration is equal to 20 meter per second square. And the value of normal, we can calculate from here, second one. So normal is equal to 2 into 20 is equal to 40 Newton is the answer. So the normal is 40 Newton and the acceleration is 20 meter per second square. Is there any doubt?
Sir, can you please show the previous slide question?
Yeah, this one.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So when is your next class? Do you have the schedule?
Not today, sir.
So we will study string based problem and the wedge based problem in next class. Okay. And in next class, I will prepare for. I will come with some slides. Actually, this was my first class, and I don't have knowledge about the syllabus covered earlier. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So okay, then bye, all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Thank you.